Welcome to the Midday Live Show. Go on, meet the crew. You know what we just came to do. No telling who be coming through.
JazzerFierce and Steve Who Stylez gotta fit the mood. It did been a while, they left the milk. I got a DJ too.
DJ Who? DJ Spoiled Milk on the ones and twos. Catch the show, watch it be on 12 and noon. Ain't nothing like them other shows. They check it for your podcast. All hard just broadcast. Go screen it live on YouTube.
Brand new, everything about them got a bag too. Had to, cause now they see the stars when they pass through. Bad news, if you ain't up on this, you can't slide through. Especially when they find dining, shining, but the time whining.
Okay. Hold on, can we hear now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
He missed the intro.
Damn, I missed the
intro.
You can play it again. Let's do it. It's our show.
Is it gonna? Okay, I hope you can hear it this time. We're gonna drop it again.
Welcome to the Midday Live Show. Go on, meet the crew. You know what we just came to do. No telling who be coming through.
JazzerFierce and Steve Who Stylez gotta fit the mood. It did been a while, they left the milk. I got a DJ too.
DJ Who? DJ Spoiled Milk on the ones and twos. Catch the show, watch it be on 12 and noon. Ain't nothing like them other shows. They check it for your podcast. All hard just broadcast. Go screen it live on YouTube.
Brand new, everything about them got a bag too. Had to, cause now they see the stars when they pass through. Bad news, if you ain't up on this, you can't slide through. Especially when they find dining, shining, but the time whining.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
There we go.
Okay.
There we
Feeling
go.
that little T Grizzly flow.
Yeah, for sure.
I
For sure, they did that.
It's dope.
Had to
They
run
did
that back.
It was dope.
Big shout out Kilo the Dreamer, Southside Rico Nocap for the
Oh, yeah.
original theme
Yeah.
song.
They went hard.
Season 3.
Oh, you.
That's how we coming.
Wait, so this is a new season?
Yes.
Like I'm the first episode?
You are the
Yes.
first episode.
Yes.
The first episode of season 3.
That
On
is dope.
December 1st.
What an honor.
Absolutely. I
Hey.
say, well, Isaiah, I feel like tell them who we got here.
Oh,
Give them a
well,
little
if you
intro.
don't know, I'm sitting next to a Chicago icon. A
Icon.
Chicago legend. The
Legend.
voice of WGCI for over
WGCI.
20 years.
20
Okay.
years. You hear
2
that?
decades in the game.
Woo.
Comedian extraordinaire.
Mm-hmm.
The destined legend, Leon Rogers.
Hello. Greetings and salutations, people. How are you? I'm all right. I'm a little tired. You know, I've been up since like 4 o'clock.
Oh,
So-
man.
That
And,
morning show life.
I haven't had a chance to do the cocaine yet, so I'm a little tired.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I mean, well, the
Right?
day is still young.
Well, Milk, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what
you
you're
be
talking about.
DJing 4,
I know
5
what you're talking
hours.
about, man. Hey, I get it. Sometimes you got to say, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Shot of Red Bull, bump.
Yeah.
Another
Right.
24 hours.
A little bump. Okay.
Just a
Tequila?
bump.
Just a bump.
Yeah,
Just wanna
just
make sure
right
you don't
here.
fall
put it right
asleep.
here. You put it right here. All right. Let's get out. All right. What's happening? All right.
Made it
You
home
want to hear
safe.
what?
Ain't
What you
fall
wanna
asleep
hear?
Driving.
What you want to hear?
Mary J. Blige? Right on the wire. It's coming up.
You got
All
it.
right.
Here we go.
Leon Rogers, everybody. Leon Rogers.
Oh, it's going to be a show. It is going to be a show.
Easy.
Mhm. We got a lot to
Man.
talk about. We've been gone for what, 3 weeks?
We have.
Weeks.
I just want to get this out the way. Is anyone still eating leftovers?
Oh,
No.
hell no. What's wrong with you?
If you at this point, if you're still eating leftovers from Thanksgiving, you need to reevaluate your life.
Okay.
Literally.
But wait a minute. Okay, now I gotta say something. So Leon,
Literally.
I heard you on your show the other morning. You were talking about it was Thanksgiving Turkey Taco Tuesday.
Yes.
Ooh. That sounds kind of fire.
No, it doesn't.
From Thursday.
Don't lie.
I was being an
Disturbing.
ass, first of all.
I know you was
because
joking.
Zach Boog, my partner, he talks about like they did some Thanksgiving remix plates, and Sweetie took a Hawaiian roll,
I saw that.
put mac and cheese, greens, dressing, cornbread, and a random cracker, and made it like a Thanksgiving slider. And I said that's absolutely disgusting. I'm one of those people that I don't like my food to touch. So then we got into a big debate. He says, "What? You don't eat mac and cheese with the yams?" I said, "No, because I want to taste mac and cheese
Right.
and I want to taste yams." So
Mhm.
then I asked him, I said, "Well, why don't you just put it in a pot and mix it all together and eat it?" He was like, "Nah, I mix it on the fork." I said, "But you're saying mix. So what is the difference?" Maybe you can explain, because he had a little trouble explaining to me. Maybe you can explain it to me if you eat disgustingly like that by putting yams and mac and cheese together. That doesn't go. You like ice cream, Isaiah? Yeah. You like fried chicken?
I do.
Okay.
Do you eat fried chicken a la mode?
No, but there's fried ice cream, and it's delicious.
Yeah, there is.
It's a fried chicken ice cream.
Negative.
It's fried ice cream.
Still sweet like
That's
ice cream. Yes.
But you see what I'm saying? It's still just the ice cream. You
correct.
A different way of cooking it.
Okay,
You're
so
not
then he's
taking
saying
ice cream.
He's not saying that he wants to mix his food. He likes to add layers to the food that he's eating.
So your food can't touch on the plate?
Hell no.
I just like that with greens.
But there's combinations. You just can't let any type of food touch. Greens, macaroni, sweet potatoes, cornbread, cool.
Ew.
But I'm not putting like sweet potatoes and lasagna together.
So when you cross the Mason-Dixon line running for freedom, that's had to be how they was eating.
That was the meal.
Because the bag, it got jumbled up in the bag, and it was like, it's mixed together. Let's just eat it, and they passed it down.
It's probably fire that way, though.
No,
I'm a fan of that. That sounds good.
Thanksgiving goulash. That's literally what that is.
Okay.
Mac and cheese
Here's my
and sweet
question.
potato together sounds bomb. I'm just saying.
Jay, no, don't fall into it. Just give me a section plate. I want to taste the 7 cheeses and the mac and cheese. I want to taste the sweetness of the yams by itself. I don't want anything interfering with those flavors.
I feel like my first 2 bites of everything may be that way, but once I'm in there, elbows deep, we in there. It's levels to it.
In there.
Putting pepper down so the dogs don't pick up your trail on your way to freedom. Make it to Canada.
I can't.
I can't do it. I be seeing my mom and them. I'm like, oh my God. They was like, well, it's gonna mix up down there anyway. Down there, yeah, that's different. My taste buds are up here.
Okay, this is my question then. Do you go 1 plate at a time, or do you sit down with 7 different plates?
No, at my house, we have the nice chinette that has 4 sections.
Yeah,
so I have my dressing here, I have my greens there, I have my mac and cheese there, and I'll have whatever meat, brisket, and then I have to get another plate to keep separate, man.
I like the taste of all foods, like in one spoonful or forkful. It's good.
Like food oral gangbang, like bukkake.
Yeah.
Absolutely not, young lady. Not on my watch.
I like tasting like. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
Pause. Easy.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Let's get on to the next subject.
I'm just gonna.
Whatever
I have a holier than thou image of you, my friend, and I want to keep it like that. Like, I want to taste it all. Put it up there, look here. Not on my watch.
Oh, it's gonna be a show.
Indeed. And we got plenty of topics for you guys. If you just stay tuned and listen up, because we have a certain restaurant owner was caught on video. Well, not really caught, was recorded on video, really emphasizing to these group of women that were twerking against the wall. We have another article on Sean Diddy Combs stepping down from Revolt. We have more details about that too. Stay tuned. McDonald's is opening up a secret new restaurant, and it's going to be here in Illinois, out there in the city,
baby.
In the Burbs by Bolingbrook.
Yeah.
I know we have
Joliet. Shout out 2 exits down.
To Joliet, 2 exits down.
Yeah.
We also have, we did our Spotify rap this year, and I guess if you can't beat them, join them. Apple Music Replay is here to stay. What's your top 5? We'll cover that. And we got Leon Rogers in the building. He brought up a great topic of discussion. If we have time, we want to make sure we touch base on Nick Cannon's family tree that's all over the internet.
Jesus Christ.
That's a family tree for you.
Yeah.
Extended.
It's like a Rico law chart. If you look at it like when the feds be trying to bust somebody, like he's at the top, and then you just got all of the...
Everybody's connected.
Yeah,
Who was the queen pin?
Who was the queen pin?
The Christmas list for him must look crazy, though. That's a whole nother conversation.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you
got a couple of years when these kids can talk and these kids won't.
How about I just don't even want to work that hard? That's a lot of work.
That is. That's a lot of kids.
I'm talking about having the sex to have the babies. Just because it might not. go down the first time. Like, that's a lot of work.
It is.
That's a lot of attitude, a lot of work. I know how my wife was with our 3 kids, and each time she was pregnant, it got worse. I was threatened with death, bodily harm while I was asleep.
Oh man,
I'll go through that 12 times, man. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're rich, it doesn't matter. A woman has something growing inside of her. She is going to be mad at you for messing up her body, especially in the summertime. You know, my wife was pregnant in a couple of summers, all irritated. Her girls on boats.
Hot.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she's sitting with one of them old 1920 swimsuits on.
Right.
Yeah, we can't do anything.
Irritating.
No brunch, no mimosas, no cocktails on the boat. Nothing.
Meanwhile, I was outside. Yo, I got a baby on the way, man. Y'all, hey, we drinking shots.
You see how men act?
I'm FaceTiming them. Hey, we taking a shot,
sir.
Taking one for you, baby.
My wife was pregnant during the summertime too.
Yeah.
Still had to go to work.
Yeah.
Y'all were messed up.
No, I get it. I get it. Like I said, once I woke up in the middle of the night and she was just staring at me. And I said, "You all right?" She said, "Yeah, I just gotta get out this house." I made sure when she had that baby, we gotta go on a trip before I get murdered. Yeah.
That sounds scary.
Well, I mean, it is.
Just wake up
and the
she's
kids
looking
need to
at you.
worry too, especially when they're little and they just crying and crying and crying. And my wife just turned and looked at me one day. She's like, "You better get her. Go get her. I can't do it. You better get her." I said, "Okay, all right."
Sounds about right.
News. Yeah.
All right, let's get to these discussions, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What should we start off with?
I think we should start off with the music.
Okay. Little replay. Spotify Wrapped. Apple Music. What do they call it? Replay. Right?
For sure.
I do not have Apple Music.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll explain it for everyone that's out there listening, out there watching. If you are a owner of Apple Music, Apple has been taking statistics of the music that you listen to, the hours that you're putting into. So if you have not done it thus far, it's trending on social media right now. It's called Replay. You click on Replay. It will basically give you your top 10 artists that you ever listened to all year. It'll give you the albums, how many hours type thing, right? It's trending on social media. I decided to do it. Well, I guess my wife made me do it. She called me a hood rat. But it is what it is.
What you got?
I don't think this is hood rat energy, but we'll see. Okay. Number 1, Drake.
Listen, if Drake was not on your list, I was leaving this podcast. I don't care if we was done or not. I know
I'm coming. We talked about this.
We
talked about this.
If Drake was not in his play, I was like, I'm done.
We used to get into arguments at least once a week about Drake. Yeah. Drake is one of the best artists alive. See?
Drake is, listen, before you get on to the rest of your list, I'm gonna say this. I said that because Zach Boog does the same thing you're doing, and both of you guys are the type of guys that wear hoochie daddy shorts, long socks with sandals, silk shirts buttoned down to the third button with the little chains on. That's how all guys listen to Drake dress, right? The problem that I have,
that's my summer go-to.
Drake is an amazing artist. I don't have no. A problem that I have with Drake, it's like, can we do some other than R&B singing every album? He just made an album called For All the Dogs. And when I listen to it, it's might be 4 songs on there where I'm like, I'm getting bars from Drake. You're not talking about somebody breaking your heart. You're not crying or whining. I need more first-person shooters from Drake.
Please.
When he's rapping instead of, you know that I like it when you make me cereal in the morning, dance with me at night, put my head to bed, Tooth Fairy come save me. Tooth Fairy come save. I'm tired of that. And then, you know, but that's Drake. That's what he do. But we know that. Like, give me somewhere you back to back when you spitting them bars. Like Drake can rap.
Yeah.
When he raps, he's great. But I get tired. And they used to be like, "No, man, he's love. He's speaking from the heart."
Oh my God! First of all, shout out to Tatiana. She said Drake is definitely the GOAT.
Yeah,
Not to you.
He's the GOAT.
that's what she said.
Tatiana said Drake is the
And
GOAT.
she's standing on
she's
it.
standing on it.
So Jay-Z
She's
dead.
standing on it. Drake is an
Jay-Z
all
died
around
yesterday, I
artist.
heard.
The fact that he can sing to the ladies, he can also talk about what the ladies are thinking, but have never told us.
Because he's feminine.
Well,
But then can turn around. I'm gonna just let that slide. But then turn around and then give us bars.
But but this is my point. The
Here we
ratio
go.
of singing to the ratio of bars is ridiculously out of proportion. I could see if he was like somebody who back in the day that we resonated to that did the same thing. LL. First part of LL career, chopping heads off. But as he got older, he was like, maybe I gotta find this new artist. I'ma work out and do songs like Hey Lover, Who Do You Love? Doing it well. He shifted his energy later in his career. But when LL first came out, go listen to Radio. Go listen to Bad.
Yeah.
Go listen to Walking with a Panther. He tearing cats' heads off lyrically. But then he was like, hey, I'm not going to be able to keep making money doing this. I'm 30 now. Let me start talking to the ladies. Hey, love, this is more than... And I was like, okay, I'll rock with it because he done gave us the hard-ish for so long. But, like, your boy, man, first of all, anybody that gets a heart part cutting their head, I got a problem with it anyway. I'm mad at that.
Well,
we'll just move on because we'll stay here for a long time if we don't move on here. Okay, number 2 on my list is Don Toliver.
Oh, okay.
That's valid.
Going a little international on us.
Like that.
I rock with his vibe.
I hear you.
Definitely. Number 3, Moneybagg Yo.
Okay.
That's a deal. Here we go.
Here we go.
Take it to the trap. I don't like bitches. I don't like nobody.
Say, I don't even know what
That
you're
is one of the
saying.
most honoriest lines ever written in a song.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like
Agreed.
Nobody. He was for real. Number 4 is Gunna. His album was tough. I'm not gonna lie. Although, you know,
better not do nothing wrong in front of him.
His album was tough.
Oh, his album was cold.
His album was definitely tough.
His album was right up there with Big Mike's, Killer Mike's. I mean.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I can see that.
Oh yeah, Killer Mike.
I like Gunna though. I like Gunna.
Yeah, me too.
I like Gunna.
And number 5, J. Cole, baby.
I love
Jay.
Jay.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
So here's an example of what I'm talking about. Somebody in that age range with Drake and that bars. And when he do write a song about some love stuff or something, you like,
okay.
it's still
Yeah, that's true.
bars. It
That's
ain't
true.
like, you know, don't save her. She don't want to be
Right.
saved. Like
Don't
it's
save.
a
But
You
he's
know,
not like singing, you
but
know.
then he'd come back and he hitting you with all that like on first person shooter where he just wiped the floor with Drake on his own song.
You know what? We got to talk about that too.
I'm the top of the rock, the top, the block, woo!
Yeah. I want to say for the last
He did
5
snap. He
years,
snapped.
any feature that J. Cole has been on, it's became his song.
Yep.
And I stand on that.
Facts.
I stand with you, man. Yes.
J. Cole's like the new Andre 3000 when it came to features. You remember when Andre would jump on something
And
he
go
just be
crazy.
Like, why
Yeah.
y'all even rap? That's what Jay doing to people now. I would never have him on a song with me. They'd be like, "Oh, J. Cole gonna do a feature." No, that's cool.
Right.
Let him do the hook, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Did you pull it up on your phone?
I don't have one.
She don't have.
You
don't
too.
have one?
I also
I
don't
want to
have
hear
my phone.
Steve.
Steve, what you got?
Oh, all right, cool. 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
It don't matter.
5 to 1.
I did 1 to
5
5.
to 1.
Drake
All
was
right.
my number 1.
Oh, okay, 1 to 5.
All right, 1 to 5. Dave East. Dave
Nice.
East.
Accurate.
And then when it comes to listening to the Dave East, I'm in the top 2% of the United States. I listen to this guy a lot.
I don't say you big fan.
Huge fan.
Damn
huge
nice.
No, you
Yeah,
definitely got
I
the
agree.
bars too, for
Nice.
sure.
Fan. Number 2, Cameron. All right.
Killer.
Ooh, wow. Come on now.
It took me. Listen, I'm being right. It took me a while to come around to Cameron.
Yeah.
That too.
Proper dopper, camera
Yes.
stopper, blocker, blocker, eat the candy, rocker,
Right.
rocker.
Because I had to come back.
Just
I was listening to him in
sounded
2004, like Purple Haze or something.
Yeah.
So I stopped because he started to get too predictable.
Yeah.
But Purple Haze Part 2 came out. I've just been bumping that. Number 3, Nipsey Hussle.
Rest in
Nonstop.
peace.
R.I.P.
Legend.
Yeah.
super legend and iconic to me. And then number 4, Jeezy, all-time favorite.
Hey, that last album was hot too.
Whew, still playing that.
Steve got a little bank robbery playlist going on over there. Man, you all right,
Yeah,
brother?
for real.
You good?
It's all right.
I ain't
Definitely
heard
the vibes
nothing.
given.
I ain't heard nothing conscious yet. Everybody's a killer.
And then number
Hey,
5.
Steve got 2 15s in the trunk right now.
Wait. Let's see who this flip one is.
All right, number 5, J. Cole.
Oh, okay,
All right,
there we go.
Okay.
All right.
We got somebody to calm him down. 'Cause I'm
Somebody.
like, damn.
He's gonna run a
And I'm
drill on
gonna go up
somebody.
in here. It's over all my life.
Right.
Running all my life. I'm tired of it.
Yeah. That's somebody I need you to see, Steve.
Okay.
You know what? That if I didn't do it, mine had because I don't use Apple Music like that. I'm a title guy.
Mhm.
But if I had to think of what that thing would say for my 5, number 1 would be West Side Gun. I'm a huge fan of West Side Gun. Number 2 would be Stove God Cooks. Number 3, Tim's.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, she's a vibe.
I love
Wow.
Tim's. Number 4 would be what's my man name? He part of the Griselda clique too. Conway.
Oh, Conway.
I'm a
Yeah.
huge Conway Machine fan. And then number 5, man, I still bump Ghostface Killer religiously.
I was waiting on that.
Mm.
I was
bump
waiting on you to
Ghost,
say that.
Like,
Yeah.
I bump Ghost religion. Like my 11-year-old daughter knows the Iron Man album front to back because when I'm in the car, that's all I listen to.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was waiting
Unedited
on-
version too.
Of course.
With all of the
Got to.
grown words.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that. I was waiting on you to say that.
Yeah, you know I'm Wu-Tang forever.
Forever, man. Yeah.
His Jeep is Wu-Tanged out.
Didn't Drake make a song called Wu-Tang Forever?
He
And he
did.
was rapping soft as a bitch on there. You can't do that. Wu-Tang Forever, you got to come with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that one. I'll give you
Marvin's Room, like player. That's a player hating ass song, dog.
Player
But it
hater.
was brilliant though.
That's a hating ass song.
The
That's
the storytelling in there. And
I'm
then for
just saying
Oh.
you should be
Mhm.
if that. That's hate.
but how many guys could Drake relate to in that moment? How many
They
guys like,
suckers.
how many suckers
I
was
ain't
like,
never
you know
told
what?
no-
I was
Listen,
messing with a
let me
shorty
tell
that I
you
messed
something.
up with, and then I had to go
Let me tell you
slide in the
something,
DMs and
Let
say,
me
hey, you can do better.
Let me tell you something. I ain't never in my life sought another man to get with a female. That is the lowest of the low. If you pull her because you pull her, that's on you. But if you got to talk bad about him because you fucked up, that's simp behavior. I'm
Yes,
sorry,
sir.
Get mad at
Agreed.
me.
Agreed.
Totally agree.
And a real woman is
But
not
you
going
different.
a real woman is not gonna respect that.
No.
You had
Facts.
to shit on him to get my attention.
Right.
You a lame if she a real woman.
It's happened to me.
Mhm.
There's been a guy
Wow.
that was there was a guy that was like, hey man, this dude is lame as I don't even know why
Man.
and he gets back to me. You know what I'm saying? It
Moment-
happens to me. Real life.
Moment of
Drake
realness on
speaks
this.
about real life.
Moment of realness on this show for me.
Yeah.
Right?
Here we go.
Man, I've been married 21 years. Things ain't always been perfect between me and my wife. A section of our marriage, see, I'm just wilding. Losing my mind, like fucking crazy. My wife was just like, look, I just need you to act right, dude, because I'm going to start not liking you. And that's
Mhm.
going to be a problem. She said, I love you, but when I start not liking you, I always love you. But when I start not liking you, that's a problem. Okay, fine. I'm out one day. This true story. I'm with my cousin, Myrna. Myrna's gorgeous. Used to model for Wilhelmina Models back in the day. My cousin
Ooh,
Myrna's
Wilhelmina.
gorgeous, smart. She does pharmaceutical sales. Does great for herself.
Mhm.
We sitting in a bar. This lame ass dude who used to go to school with my wife on the low took a picture of me at the bar. And then kind of like brought it up to her like on Facebook, like, oh man, I'm out and about and I see your husband, he chilling.
Not
Yeah,
on
having a good
Facebook. Okay.
As if trying to expose me.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
But thank God I got a real one that knew who it was. And she's like, oh, and you sent me this. Why? So I get the message when I'm like, oh, word. I see him. I'm like, so you goofball, you sending messages to my old lady? He's like, oh, what you? Then he played the dumb role.
Uh-oh.
So I was like, y'all's clowns. I said, you had your shot when you was in high school and college. She grew up.
Don't be mad because
Sober,
you fumbled the
man.
bag, okay?
6 rings. Keep chasing, Brian. No disrespect to Brian, though. I like it. But I'm just saying, I hate something like
it's lame. It's
if
corny.
it's mano y mano and you lay your game down and she say, hey, I like what you talking. But don't shit on me to win.
Yeah.
I don't respect that.
Facts. It happens to
It's lame
everybody.
to do.
It shouldn't though. That's what I'm saying. There should be a code.
There should be.
There is
moral
a code.
when
There
it
is a
comes to
code.
cheating and
There is a code. Leon,
moral
there is a
code
code.
when it comes to what?
There is a code. There is a code, but it's just not
What?
spoken of. It's just not spoken of.
Hey, yo.
I don't know about that.
Oh, man. Hey, we got some comments
side
over here,
chick
man.
shouldn't blow
What
up
did
the
Alex
spot.
say?
Oh, shout out to my wife.
Fine
She
in high
the
school and
room.
still
Oh,
fine.
Alex
Happy
said that
belated
your wife was
birthday.
fine in high school, and she's still fine.
Right, but
That's
I'm
what that
just
means.
saying, if the guys didn't recognize that in high school, shame on you.
Right.
You had your shot. I didn't meet her till 97.
Facts.
So you had all them years. Now that I'm here, cool. She found her Jordan or her Pippen, whatever. Now, this the team. Yes, Jordan got a little out of his body. Sometimes, yes, I can admit that. Jordan was a little stupid. He was looking at other teams, thought he was going to test the free agent market. But when that owner said, hey, I'm going to make the decision for you. You're not going to have to make the decision. And I was like, hey, I love this organization. We got to get back right up. But don't be out here trying
Listen
to
to your
make
lady.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
And y'all have a hard time with that sometimes.
But let
But
me
just
tell-
listen. You'll be
I put
okay.
it like this. But I will say this to women out there that are dating this, especially young couples. Don't try to make somebody like when you start, I tell my daughters this. You start dating, look, people will show you the flags early. Now that first couple of months, your best foot forward. But people will show you who they are. All you gotta do is hang out. My dad said all you gotta do is talk to somebody long enough. They'll tell you everything you need to know. My thing is this. You can't make anybody change. They have to want to change.
Facts.
And after I went to counseling, shout out to Love McPherson, a beautiful soul. I love that
Shout out
woman
to
to
Love.
death. That is my homie. I will fight you over her and her husband. They're good people. To sit and talk to her and listen to her and keep it 100 with me. She's like, man, ain't nothing gonna get right till you get right. And ask yourself a question. If anything you doing out there right now better than what you got at home. And the answer every time was no. Like I know that lady that lived with me. Shout out to Nicole Rogers. If I was paralyzed and couldn't move tomorrow, she wiped my ass. That don't get no.
That's love and respect too.
That can't don't get no. I mean, and that sound crass, but that's literally where
That's
you have
real.
to go with it.
Yeah.
If I couldn't feed myself, she ain't gonna call no nurse. She gonna come in from work or whatever it is she doing and feed me. My daughter's gonna feed me. You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
But-
don't let it get to that point where, it's Helen and how she treated Charles in the bathtub.
Exactly.
Man.
You know?
Exactly.
Mhm.
That Tyler Perry reference, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Aha, look at your boy.
You got that. Yeah, don't
But
let
yeah.
yourself be Charles.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
He was like,
you got
Yeah,
and then everybody's always happy when everything's up.
Yeah.
The real
yeah.
test is when shit's going
Trials and
bad. And at that time in our life, stuff was going bad. But then I seen what type of woman she was.
Exactly.
And she saw what type of guy I was. And then it's still, everything's not perfect. We argue, finances, whatever. Likes on Facebook, Instagram. We're not arguing about that, but it's who's doing it. Like, what if anything that you got to do secret, you shouldn't be doing.
Thank
Facts.
you. Thank you.
That's
So, like-
it. That's
there you
it.
have it.
So if you be like, I got a female friend, but do she know your wife? No, ain't your friend. Somebody you keeping on that iron just in case this don't work. You can go smash. Because I know her male friends. She know my female friend.
Right. As you should.
There you have it.
As you should.
There you have it.
You put a nice little ribbon on top. Great discussion. Great discussion.
So I'm like, I don't know. I don't have a Spotify or music Wrapped. It's probably like Beyonce.
Like auntie right there. I don't
have the thing.
It's the book.
I don't have that.
The ticket.
Facegram.
Facegram.
If you could come up with a 5,
who would it be?
What's it looking like?
Beyonce.
Okay.
The Queen Mother.
The Cheetah Girls.
Okay. Solid.
Alan Menken probably.
It's diversified palette.
Oh my God. Diversify your portfolio. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't even know who that is.
Say you're a personality from Kiss FM without saying.
Alan Menken is a Disney movie composer.
Thank you. And you want to know how I know that?
I don't.
My wife is a Disney nut job.
Really?
Happy 100th
My wife is
anniversary. Is it the 100th?
A whole new world, all these little goofy songs. She knows them all.
Come on.
You gotta
Chloe
believe.
and Halle. I'll add that as my 4th. Chloe and Halle.
Okay.
Nice.
Very good.
5th.
Number 5.
Sexy Red. No,
absolutely not.
Boy, if you'd have said that, I'd have hollered.
You might have walked
I
out.
thought I knew who
all
you
this
were.
classical shit.
She hates
Sexy Red. Booty
You would've
hole
walked
brown.
out.
Oh no, absolutely not. I say probably 21 Savage.
21?
Yeah.
Okay, got your
Okay.
little ratchet in there.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure. No, you're a big fan from what I remember. You love 21
21's my
Savage,
boy.
yeah.
So she crossed the board with it.
Nice.
See, it's like
Gotcha.
a good stock portfolio, as they say. Diversify your
Diversify.
portfolio. Diversify
You know.
your assets.
I'm glad I knew that, man. See, I'm glad I knew that. Y'all didn't even know that.
I didn't.
The
I
Disney joint, I knew
I
that.
didn't.
Hey, see?
I definitely thought that was a top 40 artist for sure.
no.
Nope.
That's why I was like, damn. I was like, okay.
All right.
Because my wife, all that. It's a small word. That guy who wrote all those songs,
Yeah.
that's him.
Okay,
He's
so
dope.
my question is, like, when you watch
How
these
rich
Disney
is they?
movies, do you watch the movie or do you recite the lines as them saying the lines?
Both.
I usually just watch them. I don't like recite unless it's a favorite part of mine. I'm not gonna sit there and recite the whole
The
movie
whole-
though.
Okay.
No.
So like the movie Friday, you sit next to somebody and they say every word for
No.
word throughout the whole movie.
That's annoying. No, don't do that.
I can't. Disney movies are tragic to me. I'm sorry.
What
Like
do you mean
everyone else-
tragic?
Somebody
Bambi
dies.
mama get her brains blown out right in the beginning.
Jeez.
Oh,
Throw
yeah.
Scar off a cliff.
Oh, no
The
mercy.
kid watches his father die. Like,
Oh no.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of horrible shit going on. in
Right?
There's some
Disney
sad
movies.
stories
That's
going
tough.
on.
I didn't think
Evil,
about it that way.
the little mermaid,
Mhm.
evil Ursula. Like, y'all, there's some real goons in Disney movies.
Yeah.
Aladdin, they racially profiling the boy from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Dirty
yeah.
beggar, like
Mhm.
he just trying to get him a little something from the princess. You dirty
That's what I'm
ass beggar.
saying.
I'll catch you and
Right.
kill you if I catch you.
Tatiana said, no, really, if I want to cry, I watch a Disney
Yeah, dude, Disney movies are Jesus.
Oh yeah.
The black girl
She
that
said-
had to kiss the frog,
The frog,
to make him a
Princess
the
prince,
frog prince,
Mhm.
Couldn't-
princess.
open a restaurant. That's on some bullshit.
Her daddy died.
No.
Yeah.
No, but like when she's
So
saying we're
sad.
almost there, it's like motivation though. It's like you
True.
get
Yeah,
sad, but then
When-
Disney motivates
They
you.
bring you
Wait,
down just
hold
to
on.
lift you up.
Yeah.
Here's the best one. Watch Dumbo. Tell me that wasn't a
Oh.
group of black women talking about that woman baby.
Oh.
When she bring up baby in, look at this little ugly ass baby. I was like, how you watching this?
So messed up.
Yeah.
Hey, whoever wrote Disney movies need therapy.
Wow.
And they get it in the end. But the first part, well, because when Bambi mama gets shot,
Yeah, it's
and,
really
and
like
curl up and Bambi's landed, I'm like, I can't gonna watch the rest of this.
Lion King, Mufasa. Like that was
Yeah.
really messed up.
Yeah.
Your own brother.
Yo, oh, that should be
Oh,
family.
That's how it
brother.
be though.
The
Yeah.
family.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Inside Out makes me cry too.
I got I watched it with my daughter now, right? I'm like, all right, Zoe, it's time to see the classics. This is how I grew up.
Mhm.
I know you're only 3 months, but you'll get it one day.
Hilarious.
Right? I turn on Lion King. This is the first time I really watched Lion King for real. And I got emotional. I'm like, oh, my brother would do that to me.
Bruh.
I'm like, my brother would never. He would never. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then we got into this deep conversation. Zoe was just
you-
listening. This is
Yeah.
I was like, y'all got into it too.
she was just watching like this. I'm like, man, it really are people in the world who can't stand to see you win.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
Oh,
stand
there's a
be
lot
in
of-
your shadow.
They were
I don't
plotting
like
your downfall.
watching. I don't like watching a lot of those like Pixar movies and like Toy Story.
What?
Depressing to me. Like,
No,
like,
it's always something happy at the end.
what was the one with the old man with the balloons on the house?
Up.
Man, that killed me, man.
That
That
was
old
sad.
lady died, man.
was
I was in the
sad.
house like, God damn, my man. Trying to make a better way for his wife, man. He had
was
they
sad.
gonna kill a lady. I was sitting there, and my dad, my baby girl Addison gonna turn and say, Dad, you about to cry? I ain't about to cry. Shut up, turn around, watch goddamn. Well, I cut it off and
Disney
cut on
used to do that.
football.
Mhm.
You wanna watch football? No. I'm sorry, Daddy, but you just look emotional. Shut up. You can't even spell it. Turn around.
Yo,
Man, I can't. Them Disney movies is tough, man. The giant robot, they blow him up
Mhm.
after he defend and save the world.
You see how they do
People
people?
scared of him. They blow the damn robot. I said, man, America
Damn, Disney?
bogus.
No, Pixar really hit when they did Toy Story 3. Have y'all seen it?
Yeah, man, when they were melting them at the end.
When they
that
were
was
all
so
about to like
Oh
die in the
my
fire.
I was like, what the hell are they doing?
Oh my god!
I'm watching
It
it
was
with
too
my
much for my
5-year-old.
soul.
Did you-
Like,
He was crying. He was like,
Did
Dad,
you hear
are they
the
gonna
pain
die?
in Steve's voice
You
when he
said,
said it? They melted him and shit.
cause you know.
You
Come
know.
on.
that is hilarious.
That was so sad.
Like, I
They were all
can't.
holding hands and just going to their death. It was like,
They accepted
Oh my
it.
God.
And see, so y'all had look at you touched right now. It's like Disney. I'm gonna tell you a movie that did that for me way back in the day. I don't know if y'all ever watched it. It was a cartoon movie, and it was called Charlotte's Web.
Yep.
Charlotte was a spider
Mm-hmm.
that helped this pig win at the fair because she was writing words.
Mhm.
At the end of the thing, Charlotte, they was like, Charlotte, you getting fat, you getting slow, but she wasn't fat. She had an egg sac.
Yep.
And she was like,
Are you okay?
She told him, she said, I ain't got that much time, man. And went off and died right before the and then she wrote wonderful over the last. And I
Yeah.
said, man, they don't even know she dead. Right? But as a child, you don't process it like that. But as I got older, I'm like, my God, we were being traumatized.
mhm.
Yeah.
But what's the
Mhm.
we don't talk about Bruno?
Everyone had magic powers
Except,
and Kanto.
and concept.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Except
they-
her.
you know, like these movies, like I get it, family and all that, but
Cinderella, she was a slave.
I
Basically.
mean, like
She
her
was a
Look at
slave.
stepmom and her
stepsister.
stepdaughters or whatever, they were just like mean, jealous heifers.
And she
Like,
had to
for
do all
real.
the housework.
Iron Giant, that's it.
That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Who's the
Iron
one-
Giant.
Who's the chick that bit the apple?
Snow White.
Snow White.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, because
Yeah.
it's like people be plotting on your downfall. It's like
Sleeping
all of
Beauty,
these kind of have a
another one.
common like theme.
Yeah.
Element.
And Shorty was
oh,
just
no.
mad because she was ugly.
Elemental was
Like
No, Soul.
Soul got me.
oh,
Soul was
man,
so
that
good.
Lost it on
Soul
that
is
one,
it,
man.
yeah.
God damn,
Mhm.
the brother can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just can't win.
Now, them
Yeah.
Disney movies is tough, man.
I love
I
them.
never saw that point of view.
Bro, go back and look at other. There's
Mhm.
some tragic shit.
Mm-hmm.
The way I feel about Disney movies is the way I feel about superhero movies, right?
Yeah.
I can't really get gung ho. I'm a comic book guy, but movies like Avengers and Spider-Man and all that, it pissed me off because
Someone
the
innocent.
villain is not really a villain. Thanos was not a bad guy. His planet was about to die, and he said, hey, we gotta eliminate 50% of us, or this planet is not gonna make it. Nobody's exempt. There is a draft. If your name get picked, you out of here. Me included.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't want to do it. Spider-Man, Sandman was trying to raise money to save his daughter who was battling cancer. So he stole. Dr. Octopus was trying to help his wife with her illness with the biotechnology.
Because she was paralyzed.
Because she was paralyzed.
Yeah.
The lizard was trying to use animal DNA to help cure shit.
To regrow
Everyone had
limbs. Regrow
a
missing
good
limbs.
reasoning for what they did.
Dr. Doom, y'all left me on a planet to die. Like
That's
everybody,
real.
I was sympathetic towards them. I
Yeah.
just want a movie where a motherfucker get up and just be like, I don't like nobody. I'm a superhero and y'all can't stop me. It was kind of like that Apocalypse in the X-Men when he was like, I'm going to erase the world of y'all existence. But Magneto, he watched his mama get killed.
What's your explanation for the Joker?
What you mean? The
He was just a villain.
Which no.
It's a different
Something happened
variation.
with the Joker.
Yeah.
You talking about this last one? Even in the last one, you felt sorry for the last Joker that your Queen Phoenix played. They teased him and bullied him.
He got bullied. Okay.
He got bullied because remember when he killed the guy in the apartment and the little midget dude couldn't reach the locks and he just turned and like, please don't kill me, man. My kid was like, nah, you good. I'll fucks with you. He gotta go. It's always something.
Wow.
Being sympathetic. I mean, I wasn't sympathetic towards Ursula.
Now, Ursula was evil.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
Disney. We get it from Disney. They got it figured out. Let's just have
Somebody
an
else.
evil.
They gonna pull that string somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Crazy. I gotta watch all these movies.
Don't do
again.
that, dog. You better have a therapy session set up. Don't you watch
Right.
no 6 Disney movies back
Do
to
it.
back?
I encourage it. Do it.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Hey, make sure my DJ equipment get handed down to my daughter. I can't do this no more. Man, you'll be suicidal. You watch Disney movies.
Disney would be my 13th reason.
No. Just watch like a comedy in between. Like do like a Mulan in between.
Okay.
Laugh a little bit. Little Eddie Murphy. You know?
Somebody dies in Mulan too, don't they? Somebody gets killed in Mulan.
Yeah, weren't they like training to escape the Huns or something?
Yeah, like
I mean, but yet nobody died though. Her father didn't die, even though he was sick
Then
and he
one
was
of her little
wobbling.
homies died that was with her, that she trained with.
Wasn't it like the sensei?
No.
That trained her?
No. She had a
No.
dragon. She had a little dragon.
No, but I'm
Mushu.
talking about the guys that
Mushu.
she trained side by side with. That
Oh,
was in the
yeah,
They
military.
made it.
They
They
made
made
it
it.
too.
Okay, everybody
She
made
had
it.
to hide and
Everybody
put a
made
ponytail on. Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
And she got her little man at the end. Happy ending.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Boom.
right. Thank you, Disney.
99%. 1%.
Disney got Star Wars now. Look at
the
Darth
whole
Vader,
movie.
Anakin. Look, I couldn't even be mad at Darth Vader. He thought y'all killed this old lady.
That's tough, man.
So he went and killed all the kid Jedis. Amazing.
Mhm.
Come on, Alex. I'll start this Disney karaoke up in here. Yes. Because I will go all day. Steve, you want me
Yo.
to throw a weather update your way?
Come on, bring it to me.
Let's go.
What's good, Chicago? It's your boy Steve Stylez from the Midday Live Show. There's your weather update. It's currently 43 degrees downtown. We got showers on and off throughout the day. It's 45 in the suburbs. Back to you guys in the city.
Thank you, sir. Thank
The
you.
snow is gone.
That sounded sexy.
Hey.
Sexiest weather I've ever heard.
I've been doing like impressions for a while and I still can't get Steve's voice down. I just can't do
Steve
it.
is magical. It's 43 degrees with a sprinkle of cinnamon on your day. My name's Steve.
Yeah.
It's very much like that. Yeah, I can't do it.
I'm doing the whole show bottomless. I'm sitting on a leather chair and I got the heat turned up in the
Oh
house, baby.
nah. Oh nah.
Hey, Steve, you want some water? All right. Just gave myself a Brazilian.
Okay. Before we get into some more discussion,
Leon Rogers,
I think
everybody.
Yeah, Leon
I'm
Rogers.
He'll
sleepy,
be
man.
here.
So I'm silly right now. I'm
This is
sleepy
good.
as hell.
as you should be. As you should be. So I think it's time to play a game.
Okay.
Oh, you want to do it?
Mm-hmm.
The game.
The
The
game.
game that we've been missing for weeks now.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Is drinking involved?
Oh, I wish.
We should.
Sorry, I
Maybe
didn't
I
say
should start incorporating that. Like
we
just
should
a couple of
incorporate
shots
that,
in.
yeah.
You're right.
So we play this game, rapid fire questions, crazy questions all over the board. Okay, not too crazy though. Okay, see, maybe we should have revised these questions for him. Not too
True.
crazy, but first thing that comes to mind, let it ride. This is a safe place,
Okay.
and that's the only rule you have, honestly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the only question?
No, that's the only rule.
Oh.
Whatever come to mind first.
Just
Like,
say it.
damn, that was a bullshit game.
Hey,
It's
gang,
simple,
so-
like dogs or cats.
Dogs, definitely. You know, I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Yeah.
a cat will watch you die in a house fire.
Oh, yeah.
A
I
cat
feel
will
that.
save itself and
Mhm.
sit out there and be like,
Mhm.
he in there. A dog will wake you. And just my buddy, shout out to my man. Shout out to my man. His dog saved him and his family from a fire, and the dog got burnt up. My brother Dante used to intern up here with us. He had a Rottweiler, 2 years old. The house was catching on fire. He woke him up so Dante could go grab his grandmother,
Mhm.
got the kids out, and Dante went back in because the dog was pulling, trying to get his wife out. And
The dog
him and
was
the
pulling
dog
him?
pulled the wife out, but the dog got burnt up real bad. And Dante got burnt up real bad.
Wow.
True story. So that's why I'm like dogs all
Wow.
day. That cat
Wow.
would have been outside.
No, for real.
Getting kind of hot in there, ain't it?
So the dog
survived.
survived, or it was just like,
Dog survived.
Okay,
I mean, it was
great.
messed up for a little bit, but
Yeah.
the dog survived.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I miss my two little
what a
buddies.
hero.
To shout out to Stitch, shout out to Dexter, the Los Diablos brothers, a mini Frenchie and a mini Dasha. Those my homies.
Hey,
And I really do believe Dexter died first. He was 15. Then like a month later, Stitch died. He was only 3, but I think he died because like he was
missing his best friend.
missing his homie,
Aw.
his brother.
Yeah.
And we seen his health deteriorate. I was taking him to the vet. They was like,
Man,
because
bittersweet.
they were home dogs. They never were outside. They were
Mhm.
lap dogs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then you just broken heart. Like I really believe in
Aw,
that.
yeah, I do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Miss my homie Jules too.
Yeah.
Hey,
shout out to
my homie
Jules.
Mojo.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's tough to
Okay.
get another one too, right?
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
we're debating now. My wife was like, I don't want no more dogs. They like kids, but I want a dog. Like,
Mhm.
I'm used to having a pet in the house other than my 3 kids.
Yeah. I didn't at first. It's an eventual thing.
Just slid that up in there.
Oh my gosh.
And you feed them, you walk up. No,
Yeah, man. I don't think I can get another dog anytime soon.
yeah,
either.
it's just tough.
It's a healing process. You have to
Yeah.
heal first.
Wait, what happened to yours?
Oh yeah, my dog. He got old too.
Oh
was-
man,
And that'd be the worst.
He was 15. He just made 15 as
it's
well.
beautiful though.
He got older, and he started losing his hearing. His ears closed, but they started to like swell up, type thing. So it was a type of pain that we couldn't cure.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Put
doctor
him
was
down.
like, "You don't want him living this life." I'm like, "He can still hear." Mojo,
Yep.
hey, he can still hear.
Oh.
Right? My mom and my dad were the ones that were keeping him though, because I was moving from apartments,
Right.
townhouses type thing. One day my mom's like, "Hey, it ain't looking good." I'm like, "For real?" Yeah. And it was
Oh
serious.
man.
Rest in peace. I lost my father 12 years ago. Cat, I've never seen my father cry. My father was a man's man. When our first dog that we had, his name was Babbo, a Norwegian elkhound. When I say I seen that grown man shed tears over that dog, that's when I understood about the whole man's best friend thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our dog had liver cancer. My father was spending every resource trying to save him, like thousands of dollars. I remember going to the vet with him one day. We carried him in. Like my dog couldn't even walk. When somebody knocked on the door, he barked because it was his thing to protect. We got him into the vet. My father, the doctor was like, "Okay, we're gonna do this surgery, blah, blah, blah." And what would happen was they would do a surgery for about a month and a half. Dog would be good, but then it would come back. My father told the vet, right hand on the Bible, he said, "Man, if you cut on my dog and you don't remove whatever it is wrong with him, and I'm back in here again, only for you to stick your hand out for another $2,000 or $2,500, I will kill you. So if the dog ain't gonna make it, tell me. because I want him to stop suffering. I want my son and my wife to stop suffering because he's a member of our family, and I do not want to see him suffer. He said, put my dog under the knife again, and this dog is still in. I am going to come in here and I'm gonna wear your ass out. And whatever happens, happens. I'm ready to go to jail. And the dude was like, okay, Mr. Rogers, maybe we will put Dr. Calamar, veteran name was Calamutu. That was his name. I'll never forget. I was a sophomore in high school. He said, okay, well, maybe it's best we put them down. And he said, I will put them down. And he didn't charge us. This would let me know that he was on bullshit like milk because he knew we loved the dog. And first he started out with these treatments, then it went into surgery. My father put about $6,000-$7,000.
Wow.
Trying to save the dog.
Real quick, Kilo the Dreamer in here. Shout out to your pets too.
Man,
good stuff.
Thank you for the intro.
Woo!
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let me tell you
intro
something.
was fire.
Who produced that, by the way? We were curious.
Yeah, I need to know.
Yeah, we'd love to shout them out.
We were curious.
It was hot.
Leon,
Yes, ma'am.
describe your style in one word.
Complex.
There's
There's layers to Leon, and I have to get that across to people when I meet them in public, because working in radio, and you guys know this from being around and working on the air yourselves, people become friends with the person that you are on air. Now, mind you, for me, the difference in personas and personalities, I've always considered myself a personality. The same person you hear on the mic, I'm the same person in the street, but on the air it's amplified a little because I have to perform. So I'm not a persona. Like, I'm not this badass dude who loved drill and all this on the radio, but then outside here, I'm a silly stand-up comedian. I'm a silly stand-up comedian. I just elevate it because I'm performing.
Right.
You get comfortable with that. But when I'm in a bar or something, and you're like, man, why is you talking about Palestine and Israel? I said, because there's layers to me, bro. I give you a certain amount on the air, which calls for my show. And I try to infuse those gems in there. But of course, sometimes they tell us you got to work towards your audience. Right? Just like doing comedy. I try to put some nuggets in my comedy, but for the most part, I got to read the room. DJ, right? You might try to play something new, but for the most part, got to read the room.
Right. They may not want to hear Drake.
They may not want to hear that right now.
Unfortunately.
They in this sexy red mode, but you find a way to mix Frankie Beverly and Maze with it, to bring the worlds together. That's where the difference is of people who say, hey, man, get me on the radio. Like, they think all we do is talk. There's an art to this. There's an art to doing comedy. If I had a nickel for everybody to tell me that they funny, I'm funny, let me get on stage. Okay, go right ahead. Yeah. But you funny 63rd and Walcott, 63rd and Oglesby. Can you go to Utah, stand in front of a bunch of Mormons, be funny? Can you stand in front of middle-aged white folks in Iowa? Can you go down to Texas and perform for some rednecks? Can you go to the hood in Miami? Can you go to these rich folks in Connecticut and still be effective? This is where the art of doing comedy comes in. Same way the art of doing radio. Like, you're on Kiss. People will automatically assume that everybody on Kiss is white.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, how crazy that is when they see that. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I hate when people think like you're so simple. Everybody in this room is complex. Everybody. There's layers to all of you. If there's not, something's wrong.
Facts.
If you're a one-dimensional person, man, you need to get out and see the world. Do something. So I would say complex.
I'm with that.
Lovely answer.
What was your first job?
My first job, shout out to my mom, Alfreda Rogers, my saint, got me on at Spiegel Warehouse on 35th, right down the street from White Sox Park. And it only took me 1 month to work there to start stealing. I worked in the warehouse. The statute of limitations is over. This was like
This is a safe place.
It's like you said, a safe place.
Yeah.
It's
like 86, 85. So
okay.
We, Spiegel, Spiegel catalog. I don't know. Y'all might be too young.
Isn't it like a magazine that comes to the house and you can
well, Spiegel catalog was like Sears. Imagine the big Sears catalog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember Sears?
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember Sears.
No, we remember Sears.
Give me a department store that you all remember that catalog. Okay, so Spiegel was like that. They sold leather jackets with the fur and everything. And this dude, I forget his name, but he showed me how to wrap up what I wanted in plastic and throw it out the window by the dumpsters. So we were on like the 5th floor, so we would throw the stuff out the window and it'd be by the dumpsters, and then we would come at, hey, pick it up and go home.
Yes, sir. It only took a month, ladies and gentlemen.
Just a month. That's all you
Mom,
need.
I'm sorry, but you know I wasn't buying them coats. You saw that coat on,
She was like, this Christmas gift was
sure was. I was like, don't wear it over here though. Don't wear it to work.
Okay, Leon, I got a deeper question for you. What's the worst piece of advice you've ever gotten?
The worst piece of advice I've ever gotten, I'll never forget Mrs. Dale, 4th grade teacher, told me that if I didn't learn how to turn my funny off, I wouldn't go anywhere in life. And first time I did BET Comic View, I got a VHS tape and I went back to my old grammar school to show her that. She had died. That's the only thing that's said.
Oh.
Because I was coming back to rub it in her face.
Hey.
Look.
Like, as a child, you don't understand that. You just listening to the adult. But when I had teachers like Miss Jefferson, shout out to Miss Jefferson, Miss Inez Thornton, my kindergarten teacher, Miss Thomas, my 3rd grade teacher, Sister Bruce, who encouraged my personality. They said, get your schoolwork, but don't ever stop being this kid because we like this kid.
Yeah.
So, it feels good. It felt good when I did Comic View and did stuff like that, and remembering all those people being supportive of the kid I am. So I would say to all class clowns out there, if you got a child that's a class clown, just let them understand the balance, right? Yeah. I need you to do your work. I need you to excel in school, and I need you to allow everybody else to do their work. Because, see, that was my problem. I would do my work, but Isaiah couldn't get his work done because I started joking with him. I distract him. Don't be a distraction, but don't change your outgoing personality and your ability to be able to speak in a room full of people and not be scared, because that could lead to big, especially in this day and age.
Right.
With the advancement of podcasts and IG and followers. But just don't be an asshole.
That's the important part. Yeah. Strangest food combination that you like? We know it's not mac and cheese and ham.
We know that.
Not that.
See, I'm complex as a person, but I'm really simple and plain when it comes to food, man.
Like meat and potatoes.
I'm a steak and potatoes guy. Okay. Like, my wife enjoys cooking for me because it's not hard. Like, you can keep all your hollandaise sauces and all that. My daddy said, if you can't see it, don't eat it. I go for everything.
Okay. All right. What's your go-to karaoke song? That's one of them.
No. Actually, it wasn't.
Don't need it.
She was like, no, actually, it wasn't.
It was.
I'm late to the party. I'm late to the
Don't
party.
be tardy to the party.
Don't be tardy.
My go-to karaoke.
Hi, Steve.
This is gonna be over y'all heads because this is way before y'all time.
Okay.
Was it the song that you sang at your karaoke?
Tears for Fears. Everyone wants to rule the world. Okay, I'm sorry.
That was one of my favorite songs.
I forgot.
Don't disrespect Jazz in here.
Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. That is even when I do DJ sets. When I close the night out, I don't care where I'm at. I play that song.
There's a room where the light won't find you. Come on.
Hold hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you.
Say that you'll never leave it.
Hey, that's my joint.
The jam.
That's my joint.
The jam.
For me, if I'm at like a party that is mine, and so sorry, I'm laughing. I had to back up. You know what I'm saying? What up? For me though, if it's a party that's mine, Lenny Williams, "Cause I Love You." That's my last song every time.
Cause I love.
Yeah.
That's that begging ass song.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, everybody wants to rule the world. Tears for Fears. Yep.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Great answer.
Great answer. Great answer.
Man.
Steve, you want to jump in here, man?
Sure, man. Dream job or win the lottery?
Wait a minute, hold on. We gotta be specific with lotteries because there's a lot of different ones. Cause I'm gonna take my dream job over regular lottery. Powerball, I'm out this bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that then. Powerball,
Okay.
Powerball, or
Yeah,
Dream job.
1.2 billion. You take the lump sum, $725 million. Yeah, I'm gone.
Jeez.
And I love what I do. This is kind of like my dream job variation. I really wanted to be a sports anchor for ESPN or like Fox FS1.
Okay.
But no, I'm gone, man. $725 million. I'm
Jeez.
gone out of here.
Oh man. Wow.
And I'm gonna tell my lovely wife, hey,
Real.
I love you. I love you. And I really want you to come with me, but I need 6 months to just act the fool with this money. I want to know what it feels like to have $725 million in the bank and turn up. I need 6 months.
Yeah.
Now I really hope you come with me on this 6 months. I love for us to act the fool together.
Yeah.
Try a whole bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if not,
But
Give
she's
me
like, I
6
will
months.
go alone.
give me 6 months. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Mhm.
And you can take this 100 million and live your best life. And I love you. I always love you. But I need 6 months because I want to have a 30 little person orgy. That's on the list.
And you know
30
what's
of
funny?
the baddest, finest little people.
My next question was about to be name one guilty pleasure. I think I know what it is now.
Guilty pleasure.
Little people.
Okay. That's the
Oh,
second time
That's
we've
the
gotten
second
that.
time.
I love them.
We love little
Interesting.
people
They
on this
are
show.
beautiful.
We do.
Interesting.
They are gorgeous. I've
Mhm.
never seen.
Why 30?
That's really only 15.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
It might take
actually.
2 days. No,
Oh,
serious. As a
man.
child, growing up,
As a child.
there was this lady that worked this newspaper stand. And I used to always look at my mom and be like, stop staring. But I couldn't help it. Because she was pretty. Jesus. She was pretty, but she was dressed like a toddler.
Mm.
But she was I'm a child now, so understand this is me talking as a grown man now. But now that I look back on it, she was slugging.
They all are.
Bodied up. No, they all not. Some of them don't have the definition. I'm talking about
The definition.
when they got the little whoop, the whop.
Like the P. It was
Oh
pressure.
my God.
So the wow.
Wow.
I'm one of them. I'm gonna go to all different countries.
Slugging.
Nice.
He said they slugging.
Slug.
I love that.
What my dad used to say, the street sweeper.
Turn up.
Sweet.
That would be amazing for me. That would be
Wow.
amazing for you. And then I'm back. I'm back to normal Leon.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Back to normal
Kicking
height.
it back in the road.
No, I'll keep it real. 725 million. I'm gonna come and work here for 2 weeks just to piss some of y'all off.
Mm.
I want some of y'all to be really angry to know the fact that I don't have to be here. Like,
That's
I ain't
real.
gonna even lie. I might come
Yeah.
in and just mess up the kitchen and say, Jack, don't worry about it. I got somebody come to clean it up right now.
I was like, okay.
You know, I
Okay.
wouldn't do you like that, but
I
that's
know.
just the
Right.
fact
Thank
that
you.
I could.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
One time for
stand
the
up
one
at one of
time.
the meetings and they be talking all crazy, like, man, don't nobody want to hear this shit.
I'd love to see that. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Miss
Woo.
Linda said they be dragging that wagon.
Man,
Ah,
come on.
Dragging that wagon.
And then,
Yeah.
that's funny.
you know, with the, I'm not, you know what, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna tell that comment to y'all off mic
Okay.
because, but they can be confidence builders.
Mm.
If you have low confidence, they can build your confidence.
There you go.
They just fun though. I don't listen.
Yeah, build small steps, right?
Baby steps.
Here
Baby
at
Baby steps. No, no pun intended, right?
You know.
We here at the Midday Live Show, we support your movement.
Thank you.
Okay. When you do hit the lotto, we will support you.
Yeah.
It's a safe space.
Listen, man.
Okay.
Come here during your 6 months.
And tell us all about it.
Tell us all about it.
I'm gonna have video. I'm gonna document it. It's gonna be a documentary.
As you should.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, I got a
What's
question too.
A mini doc.
A mini doc.
Ha ha.
How big is the memory card? Just a little one. Oh man!
Go ahead, Steve.
If you could time travel, Leon, what year would you time travel to?
I would take myself back to 1997.
Specific.
And I would jumpstart. I would go a little bit hard on the comedy thing, and I'd have ran down on my wife a little bit quicker. I met her in 97, but I met her in like 96, but we didn't really start connecting till late 97. I would have gone ahead and sold that up early 97 all the way through, and then and start having kids a little bit earlier instead of waiting. Well, we didn't wait, but they spaced out. Like, I would have had all my daughters like
back to back,
close together. Because now I feel like my 11-year-old is like an only child.
Oh,
because
man,
the two older ones are 24 and 18. They kind of vibe. So she's like, what about me? She always want to come talk to me. I'll be like, hey, man, go on.
So I want to wrap up our rapid fire questions right here. Okay, you survived. All right, I want to wrap it up because I kind of want to dive. I want to dive into what many may not know about Leon Rogers. Right, we see Leon Rogers on WGCI every day. We hear you every day in the morning.
I'm going to say, you don't see us.
I mean, we have social media. We see y'all walking in, talking about some on Love 'em or Leave 'em today. Like, we see these things.
Yeah.
And that's who Leon Rogers is today. But if you can kind of dive into how you started comedy, what made you want to do comedy?
Amazing, right? Steve, you can't see it, but amazing. 30 of them.
Okay. For the people listening, it's a midget adult dancer.
No, that's just
a little
person
that may be in the adult dancing industry.
Spicy.
Lord have mercy.
But yeah, man.
Okay, so
let's go back to when everything started.
I got into comedy. My inspiration to do comedy came. I've always been somebody that loves seeing a room laugh and being in the middle of the room, but I think my inspiration of comedy came when I was stationed in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. We went to this place called Night Tracks to go see a comedian by the name of Michael Coyer, who's from Chicago. He was the guy, Michael Coyer, that did his special out on Venice Beach.
Okay.
He did it outside. And he talked about his battles with addiction and all that. And it was just amazing. He was so funny. And all my guys was like, yo, Clever, you should do that. That was my nickname in the military. They're like, Clever, you should do that. Blah, blah, blah. So it was funny. I walk up to Michael Coyer after the show. I say, man, you were hilarious. I want to do what you do when I get out of here. And he looked, I'm thinking he finna hit me with some old, and blah, blah, blah. He said, well, what you telling me for, Negro? Go ahead and do it. And walked away. But what was funny, though, when I came home, I started working for the Board of Education. It was boring. I didn't like it, but that's what I had a skill set for. It's what I did in the military, fixing computer systems. So, but I didn't like it. I wasn't happy. I started doing open mics, started gaining a little traction, and quit my job.
Wow.
Biggest mistake I ever did. Like, anybody that's out there doing something, do not quit your steady paying job with insurance until you can't work it anymore, which means like you're getting booked so much than the thing that you love to do that you can't work a job. I didn't do that. I had money in my bank account. I figured I could quit. And I was getting gigs here for $50, $75, but I was still spending like I was making my money that I was making a year for the board of education. And pretty soon, bank account went crazy. Looked outside one day, car wasn't there no more. It came and got that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and fast forward, I get put on a show with Michael Coyer. And I see him, I said, hey, Mike, remember, man, in Fort Sill, Oklahoma? He said, oh, yeah, you was a crazy little dude that told me he was going to do comedy. How's working out for you?
Wow.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
And that made me feel so great, man, that brother remembered that moment. He didn't remember my name. He remembered that moment.
Yeah.
And the open, I only did 5 minutes on the show. But for him to acknowledge me, I was like, all right, I'm in it. And it caused a rift between me and my father when I first started doing comedy because he couldn't understand. He from the old school.
Right.
My dad at the time probably was making 30, 35. My mom's making 25, 30. But we talking the 90s, which is
pretty good. Decent money, yeah.
I was making 65 working for the Board of Education. So he looked at me like, why would you quit a job? You make more than me and your mom together with no college degree. Why would you quit that? You know, I did the whole, in my life, I want to do comedy. And he just thought I was being a nut job. But at the end of the day, I never asked him for anything. I handled anything I handled on my own. You know what I'm saying? From being evicted to losing my, all that, like handled it on my own. And when I started catching on, biggest fan. Would buy when I had a show at Riddles, shout out to D-Ray at Riddles, shout out to Damon Williams at TNT. My father would buy like 10, 15 tickets for our family to come out and watch, pay for everybody drinks. Like that's my son. So it was like one of my biggest fans, him and my mother. So, but I just understood as a parent, you understood you don't want your children to fail, especially when you've created a lane for them to be better. And he did that for me. So I always respect that. And I kind of hate that a lot of our young men and women in the city don't have that aspect in their life. You know, they don't have a father or they don't have a complete family. I've always had a unit. So I don't know about single mom, single dad. I've always had both people in my life and gotten something from each one of them. I got compassion, emotion, empathy from my mother. I got put your back to the wall. You're going to get hit in the face a couple of times, but keep pressing from my father. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but yeah, that's how I got started in comedy, man. And comedy got me my radio job. So
nice.
Yeah.
Look at him now.
Man, listen.
Look at him now.
But you know what?
Yes.
If the people ask me if I had to choose between the two. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but
here we go.
I'm about on that stage in front of all them people, man. I remember the Cedric Entertainer took me on tour. Shout out to Cedric Entertainer. First tour I ever went on, 2017.
Wow, Cedric.
Bud Light tour. We did Madison Square Garden, bro.
Wow.
When I say I went out there, I only had 10 minutes. It was me, Lil Duval. You know Lil Duval.
Yeah, I know.
Comedian JJ from the SIP, Prescott Talk, and Sid was hosting. And when I did that Madison Square Garden, and seeing all them people out there, and then I ripped.
Yeah.
It's like,
was that the moment that like solidified what you were doing, and you were like, I made it?
No.
Or
the moment that solidified that I knew that I was built for this when I won on Apollo 4 weeks in a row. I graced the stage at Apollo, got to rub the log. Shout out to Rudy Rush. They had a comedy TKO competition. I won 4 weeks in a row, and I lost. I lost to my man Big Kenny. I wouldn't have rather lost to anybody better. That he was a dog, so it wasn't like I lost to Kenny. Was nice, and I was like, okay, yeah, we can do this.
Nice.
We can get down. We can get down anywhere. I got down at the Apollo. I made the old lady in the front laugh. We can do this. We can do this. I'm okay. I'm locked in. Still get nervous every time I go on stage. Still get butterflies. If you don't, I mean, you don't care anymore.
Thank you.
Once I
say that.
That part.
Once I get in there and that first jumper go down, it's over. You know when your night gonna be good and when it's gonna be bad.
Yep.
If I go out there and I clank that first joke, I'm like, oh, might be in trouble. I try to save it.
That's when
But
you
you
start
know,
looking for drinks. Like, it's gonna be a long one.
When I come out there, hello everybody, and boom, it's up.
Yeah.
It's up. Because you have to bring people into your world. We do this on radio every day. Theater of the mind.
Yeah.
Nobody sees us, you know. And as a comic, it's tough being funny on air because we're used to immediate gratification. I tell a joke, I see you laugh.
Right.
But on this mic, you don't know if somebody's in their car laughing or they be like, man, get his goof ass off the radio. But social media let you know.
So
that's true. Yeah, I got a little segment, Jazz's Joke of the Day, that I do on Kiss. And, you know, I even put a little cricket sound effect on it now. So,
really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I laugh.
That's money.
And I think other people will, but I don't know.
They probably are.
Yeah.
You doing like dad jokes,
Yeah.
like the ones we was doing for Thanksgiving.
It's funny.
Yes.
Yeah, those are good. I laugh. I'm gonna let y'all know. I laugh at you and you. On the radio, okay? I listen. I'm a fan. I truly am a fan.
And I think you have to also keep in mind that everybody's not gonna think you're funny.
Right.
And that's okay.
Yep.
You know that there are thousands of comedians out there that I love to sit down and watch. Like a few people that just tickle the hell out of me. My girl Just Niche, Corey Bell, Mo Good.
Shout out to Just Niche. She's moving, right?
She's moving to Atlanta to write for the Miss Pat show.
Okay.
So amazing.
Solid.
Damon Williams, Tony Roberts, Marlon Mitchell, Mike Samp, Muhammad. There's so many M-Dubs, Corey Holcomb, D-Ray, Deion Cole. There's so many comedians out there that make me laugh. So I know, you know, and we critique each other hard as far as jokes. But I also know that there's some comments that I don't find over the top funny, but you think greatest things is sliced bread. And we have to keep that mindset with everything.
Yeah,
every rapper's not going to be the greatest. Every radio host is not going to be the greatest. You know, you cater to who likes you. And if the other people come along, cool. But cater to who likes you. And since I've learned that, I talk to the people who like me. You don't like me? Same way with dating. Find somebody that like you.
Facts.
And quit trying to pull everybody. Cater to the person that likes you. And you'll win every time.
Say that.
Yeah, there's old saying, if you're out here chasing two rabbits, you're gonna get nothing. So
that sounds like an old black man saying that. You know,
never heard that one.
You
before.
out here chasing two rabbits.
You're gonna end up with nothing.
Okay,
going to say a man about a dog.
And let me tell you something. This raccoon got two black eyes, but ain't no punches been thrown. I tell you that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I say with my hands.
That was good.
Boy, you got a better chance of finding love than you got a better chance of walking through a pack of line with pork chop drawers on before you find love. And them old ass man saying, he's telling his age.
Yeah, I'm getting up there, but it's good though. It's experience, man. I love that.
No, I ain't mad at you, but that was the ride for comedy for me, man. Like if I had to choose it, that stage, boy.
Stage.
Ooh.
Nice.
I mean, radio cool though, and I've been blessed to host summer jams, big jams,
right,
different concerts. But that's different. I'm bringing out an act. Have somebody call your name, and maybe they don't know you when you first go out, so you get a smattering of applause.
Yeah,
you go out there and do your thing, and then you say, "That's my," and before you get time out, it's lit.
What is that feeling? Can you explain it?
Can you describe it?
It's orgasmic. I'm gonna just keep it real. It is orgasmic, bro. Goosebumps, shivers. You come off stage, you shaking. You don't know why.
Yeah.
It's that energy, man, and it makes you want to do it. Like I love going on the road when I have to go out of town. And no disrespect to Chicago, I love Chicago, but Chicago is spoiled. You got a lot of great comics coming from here.
Right.
Correct.
I mean, let's go to the history. Bernie Mac, Adele Givens,
Adele
Cheryl
Givens.
Underwood.
How you doing?
Cheryl Underwood. They them the jeans. Wait, Story time.
Oh gosh.
Adele Givens is coming to our show, the morning show.
Yeah.
Send to Kyle and Leon to do an interview at the time.
Mm-hmm.
This young brother had just came on with us. He's about 20 pounds lighter. Beard wasn't as long. He's, fresh out of college. Young lad.
Mhm.
We was like, Adele Givens coming. He's like, word. And then this is like one of the first biggest stars I was coming in on this time. They was like, we're going to need you to do social. He was like, all right. The next day, it was the polar vortex.
It was.
The same day, your man's allegedly got jumped. The night
Juice Smollett.
Juice Smollett.
Oh.
This dude comes to work, fresh little sweater on, his little jacket. But he had on these jeans with the holes in them in the knee. And we like, yo, I'm like, Zeke, man, it's minus 86. Like, we coming in with triple packs on. Adele Givens come in. I was like, hey, Adele, my man got dressed up for you. She said, that boy crazy as hell. He finna have pneumonia in his ass. Little pants on. Why you got these pants on with these holes in it, baby? I'm dying.
I got cooked for 3 days straight.
Dang.
Pneumonia in your
He
ass.
laid that outfit out. He said, boy.
You could tell that's the outfit you planned out in your head and was like,
coming
I'm
in
about to kill
here.
him.
She finna remember me.
It was like, if that happened on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the weekend goes by. I'm like, I hope they forgot about this. You know what I'm saying? We can start off fresh on Monday. It's dead silence when I walk in on Monday. And they just all looking at me like,
And he didn't wear them jeans no more around us for a minute.
Sure.
Matter of fact,
I'm
I think this might be the first time I've seen him.
He bold today. He came out bold today.
Bruh. But no, we have a legendary list of comedians from here. And I think Chicago audiences are spoiled.
Yeah.
So sometimes when we go out of town, the love we get is like rock stars. It's kind of be like the love that the Chicago audience gives guys from Atlanta and stuff when they come in.
When they come in,
There's no reason Cat Williams should be able to bring a show here and it sells out, right? Cool, no problem. Love Cat, one of the greats. But if Damon Williams throws a show at the Erie Crown Theater, we should sell it out too. Because he's from here. The man's a legend. Put a lot of us on. You do a Chicago Kings of Comedy. Damon Williams, D. Ray Davis, Deion Cole, Craig Robinson, and Corey Holcomb. That show should be sold out at the Erie Crown.
Facts.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to bring in a Mike Epps or nobody to do that. That show should be, sold out at the Erie Crown.
Yeah.
So
that's a great point. You bring that up, Leon, too, because the three of us have been really in tune with interviewing comedians here in Chicago. We love to support local artists too. We've been blessed again to get 3 pairs of tickets to the Laugh Factory to support the Fresh Faces. That's coming up on Saturday. So how do you guys want to announce that? Or did we just did?
You did.
Yeah. We're giving away tickets.
You
got to follow us on social media, on Instagram, so you can get the instructions and the directions. You may be the winner.
And Fresh Faces is a dope concept that they do at the Laugh Factory. Shout out to Curtis at the Laugh Factory, who fully supports Joke Jam that me and Zach Boog do.
Joke Jam.
And a lot of comics here in the city. Shout out to my girl Tiny Thickums with the Nasty Show, Sex in the City with Lisa Laird. We have a lot of dope shows at the Laugh Factory. But this is what I mean. There's comedy everywhere. Yeah. And just because you don't know the comic, go and support, because I'm telling you, you will see gems like Calvin Elvins over at Zany's when he does a show. The man plays the piano. That's
tremendous.
You don't know. But then when they get on TV, like, oh, Chi-Town, it's like, you should have seen this guy. They done chopped him. They only gave him 10 minutes here. You got to go watch him for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Great comics everywhere, man. I'm talking about Hispanic community everywhere. My man Anthony Fuentes, like Abi Sanchez. It's dope comedy everywhere in the city of Chicago. Yeah. Anthony Bonzano.
He just dropped a special too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
love it.
Zach
Yeah.
O'Ryan. Shout out to Big Zach O'Ryan.
Yeah.
Big Zach O'Ryan.
That's my
really
man.
Yeah, we love him. He's been on the show before.
So I encourage everybody, man, 1 week, just get up, go to an open mic, go check out some of the rooms up north, go check out the rooms we have Southside. Michi Hall does Francis Lounge. I do Bartend Doors on Wednesday. Zach Boog is starting him up a room. It's out here. Go pay the $5 and the $10 now.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're paying the 60, 75, and the 100, you like, hey, I know I'm about to get a great show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Facts. That's all you can really say about that.
Yeah.
You know? And when you hear that Leon Rogers.
Hey,
I love that.
You know what? I'm getting to the point in time where I never want to be looked at as a gatekeeper. I take this back. I'm a gatekeeper in the fact that I love the craft, and I'm not gonna let anybody disrespect it.
Right.
But I never want to be that guy that younger comics say is in the way. Now, younger comics got younger people coming in got to be honest with themselves too. Like, am I in the way because you're not outworking me? Or am I in the way just blocking you from not getting the stuff? There's two different things.
It's a difference.
If I'm out here still busting my ass, I'm still writing 20, 30 minutes of jokes a month and building my catalog, and I'm going to auditions and I'm smashing it. I'm not in your way. You just not better than me.
Facts.
We're not going to be humble in that aspect. No, you can get your weight up, get your pen game up, and get out here. But if I'm doing the same set I'm doing 20 years ago, and I'm going to promoter saying like, hey, if you're going to let this guy on the show, I'm not going to come by your room, that's terrible. I don't respect anybody that does that. But you got to work. Ain't nothing finna just get given to you just because you the new class. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you get it, you DJ.
Yeah.
I watched this man go out. Hey, let me do this. Hey, Leon, you got anything? Anybody know I'm trying to get a residency? And I see it now that I DJ too, right? I never wanted to be, when I started DJing, the first thing I said, I don't never want anybody to say I'm getting gigs because of who I am.
Facts.
I literally want to work, and I want brothers like him, brothers like V-Dub, brothers like Sean Mack, Jay Illa, just to name a few DJs that I rock with, to say, oh no, he can really spin. Don't get it twisted. He could play. I never wanted it to be, we gonna get it because it's Leon and woo. Deion Cole is a prime example of that. Deion Cole is a comedian, but Deion Cole jammed his ass off with a house set. Crazy.
I remember you told me that.
Crazy.
It was at Hyde Park, right?
And when legendary DJs be like, no, Deion can play.
Right.
Yeah.
People like Ice Cold
know.
up in the man, Deion can play now. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I want the respect. I could care less. Fans are fickle. We'll like something and don't even know it's stolen. Ride wave.
Ooh.
I know, and it's not the diss.
Not
Ride
the diss
wave.
one, but the way you just put that together like that.
The way we sing his songs and go crazy. But now you going back and listening to see where you done took. And don't get twisted. I said the same thing about Jay-Z. I said, Jay, I'm tired of hearing you do Biggie lies. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear you. But at the same time, it's like, you taking stuff that we never listened to.
I feel that.
So fans, but all it is, it's Ride Wave. I don't care. It's my favorite guy. Meanwhile, that person that wrote that, they sick as a dog. Like, what is? Why you ain't got the love for me? This way, got it from.
I feel that.
You know?
What's your prediction? If we can tell the future here, what's your prediction for what we can see in comedy in the next 10 years?
Oh, it's changing now, right before your eyes. With the advent of TikTok and Instagram, which is quite honestly something I need to embrace. Like, my life as an adult, I don't have time to sit for an hour and a half, 2 hours and shoot sketches and stuff and get it right. Life be life, and I just don't have the time. The people that do that, I got respect for them because they're dedicated. People like Uncle Hank, Big Low, pretty skinny. She's very talented.
Desi Banks. I
Desi
like him.
Banks. Well, I'm always talking about my people here in Chicago first.
Okay, for sure.
Period.
And these are great. Barry, comedian Barry B. Like, these are all great content makers, but I watch every day. Corey Bell with her Grandma 2.0 stuff.
Hilarious.
It's
Hilarious.
constant. I watch them sit up here and edit videos, right? Shout out to the homie Kendra G. That dating show, man, I've sat and watched. That's work.
It is.
That is work. It consumes all your time. But guess what? The monetary checks hit, it's worth it. So it's like anything else. And I just haven't wrapped my mind around, I haven't found something that would make me want to sit. I'm not a social media person to begin with. Probably if I didn't have this job, I probably wouldn't even have it. Even as a comedian, I would have somebody running it for me.
Yeah.
You know, I believe in getting on the stage. I believe in this. I believe in this. I believe in being in a room with somebody and talking. It's just a bond that you create, but it's not the reach that the social media has. When I look at somebody like DC Young Fly, well, I'll give you one better. Shout out to my man Mojo Brooks. If you ever watched his IG,
he's from Joliet, by the way.
That's a bad boy. The little stink sketches and stuff.
Hilarious.
He turned that into, now he's on one of the hottest tours going into the winter. We the Ones tour. Mike Epps, him, D. Ray Davis, Lil Duval,
Chico
B, Carlos Miller. That's a crazy show.
From start to end.
Guess what, though? You know how he got on that? Built this fan base. And then when he actually went and got on stage, he was funny. Tierra O'Leary.
Yes.
Amazing.
Our cousins,
Good
right?
cousin.
Built that social media up. People like Steve Harvey. I remember the things she did about it. If you can't play spades, don't go over a black person's house. Steve Harvey took that. Everybody ran with it. Gail, Oprah, Fred. Now she's doing her tours out by herself. So it's a delicate balance. And, you know, who knows? I lose my job on WGCI, I might be forced to utilize that more. But for me, writing jokes, going on stage, doing what I do, I haven't really mastered the social media, but that's where it's going. And sad to say it, that the consumer has ADD. I mean, I look at myself, I tend to be I like to be a person, feel like I'm a person that analyzes things. Like when I watch it, like when I watch basketball, I don't know about you, I cut the sound up. I don't want to hear the announcers.
That's how you see real basketball.
Exactly. Football, everything, sports, I cut the sound off because I don't want to hear the announcers swaying me somewhere. I'm looking and seeing it for myself. Boxing the same way, because subconsciously you could get swayed by listening, you know what I'm saying? But when I do that, that's me. I'm focusing on the product. But sometimes with this social media, it's ADD.
15 seconds of your time. And if you ain't catch them in 15, you got passed up.
And if you look at commercials, if you look at stuff that they present to us now, everything is quick flash. So you could be like, oh, I missed it, and you'll go back and watch it again. It's repetitive. It's repetitive. It's the same. It's going back to the thing that they almost said was illegal. Well, it's almost going back to the thing that they said was illegal back in the days, where they'd be showing you a commercial and then they would flash like a Coke bottle in the middle of it. And subconsciously, you'd be like, I just saw a pizza commercial, but why do I want Coke? I mean, we can get into COINTELPRO and all that stuff, but that's a whole nother show. But I'm just saying, these are things that I watch. I watch how my youngest daughter, I always go to the youngest one because that's the freshest mind. That's the most impressionable mind. And I watch what she likes. She watches a YouTube channel of a chick talking about other people's YouTube channels.
Wow.
It's crazy. But this chick has millions of followers.
Wow.
Think about it. Jake Paul, and what's his brother name? Logan. They have to reinvent themselves, and they was the original content creators. Like they was the original guys. Now they in the wrestling, boxing, and everything else. They have to keep an interest going. But now you got people like my man who just did the jail thing.
Kai.
That was
Kai.
so stupid.
Kai Sanat.
Kai Sanat.
Right. But when I
was with him.
But when I talk to my nephews and stuff, man,
They
you
love
watching this?
They
They locked in every day.
Yeah, I believe it.
They
I
locked
do.
into guys like Funny Marco.
Funny Marco. Or these streamers that play the games online.
Right.
Yeah.
I keep saying my Sim stream is coming. Okay.
Man, listen.
Yeah, come
If
on.
you would have told me 10 years ago today that people would be millionaires off playing video games, I would turn. My father's not here anymore, but I would turn as a young teenager and stole on my father and be like, stop telling me to stop playing video games. We all would have.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Madden, Nintendo is guys that makes millions of dollars playing people on Madden on a stream.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Very true.
So the way we consume stuff now is different, and I think it's only going to get more streamlined. They're going to find a way to make it more compact, shorter, quicker, and they're going to find a way to monetize it right, like commercially. Think about what was the app that everybody was on before Instagram came. Instagram killed.
Vine.
Yes.
That was my shit.
Remember Vine?
Yeah.
I actually like Vine.
Me too.
10 seconds.
10
But
seconds.
Instagram said, nah, we're going to give you a minute. Now we're going to make reels. Make it a little long.
Yeah.
Then Facebook was like, well, we want something.
Yep.
Yeah.
They sure did.
Facebook Watch.
So now then you got X. Elon then fuck Twitter up, but it's okay.
I know.
It's still the best place to go find the good stuff. Twitter.
Yeah,
Nobody
I
likes
like
Twitter with the good stuff.
I love it, man. It's unedited, unfiltered. Well, that's a good thing about
You say he loves it. Talk about it, Steve. This is a safe space.
it's you can find some
Like I told y'all I ain't had no pants on under here.
just want to
let the seat over there.
Don't you ever drop your voice like that again when I say that. You understand already. Like Leon, you understand. You already know.
You already know. Hey. Yeah, but it's I like X because it's unfiltered, it's raw. Of course, you can get your feed there, your news there first too. That's about it though. I mean, Elon has kept it like that because if he didn't purchase it for that 44 billion back then, I think, and this could be wrong, Twitter could have been more censored. He wanted to keep it like that was the main reason why,
I don't really see news on there, Steve.
Well, it depends on who you follow.
That's true.
Come on, man. Your feed is your feed.
Who do you follow?
Just
name a few accounts.
ESPN.
I follow ESPN.
Yeah.
You'll
I
post
follow
some sports news.
I
then.
follow CNN. I follow BBC Network. Also, the London news thing for anybody out there that's
BBC.
I also, but then I also follow Miss B Nasty.
Exactly. Yeah. Your feed is a representation of what's going on in your mind.
For sure.
It's a diverse portfolio.
Education all the way around.
Spicy.
All the way around. Education all the way around.
So I mean, I just think that's the way we're consuming stuff now, and that's the way we're going. I mean, even to the point of the day, the radio that we work on, the FM bands that we work on, we're gonna have to find ways to keep up with streaming.
Okay, here's my next question. Streams, social media. What's your prediction for radio?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why radio won't go anywhere for another 20, 25 years strong, right? Because with the streaming stuff, let's be honest, everybody don't have an iPhone, everybody don't have means of streaming, internet. When you get in the car though,
it's
there. Always cut on the radio. It's there.
Easy.
That's a signal that's always gonna be there. But like as far as a phone, let's just say you got a basic ass phone that you can't stream anything on it. It's still some people walking around with Nokia flip phone.
Yep.
And they can't stream it, but when they sit in that car when they're home, the transistor radio, you know,
Mhm.
that'll survive.
Yeah.
Anything far short of an EMP blast.
Yeah.
If that happened, we in trouble anyway. So
Yep,
yeah,
we
just-
know.
I still
listen to no
appreciate
damn
radio.
Mhm.
I still appreciate it because being able to hear voices talk to you, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Sometimes it's nice to hear actual personal interaction.
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true too. Unless they figure out a way on streaming and be like, call in, and we talk to you live on the
Wow.
stream.
Yeah.
Mm.
That
I mean, look, we look what we doing right now.
Right.
put your pen
Noted.
on it.
Noted.
Pen
I
on
wish.
it.
Right, for real.
Let's see if we could do that, Jazz. Let's see if we could do that.
Yeah. That would
Might
be
as
kind of
well.
cool.
Like I say, it all means nothing though if I hit the Powerball.
Get out of
Conversation.
Out of here.
722 billion.
Out of
It's
here.
moot. It's
Okay.
moot. I'm going to get whoever that was that I showed you.
And you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's F off money, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like
sir.
you can't tell me.
with a capital F.
Mm.
Yes,
This-
sir. I'm
Big
talking
F.
about really feel it.
This season 3 premiere has been very spicy today.
Come on, man. That's
Very
how
I
we're
hope I don't
supposed to
get
do
y'all
it.
shut off.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I want to apologize to the powers that be. Don't shut them off. It's me.
Nah, we solid. We
Totally
solid.
fine. We like
Go
spice.
ahead, Leon.
Yeah.
We're going to
Yeah.
cancel you.
We like
Southside Rico
spice.
said definitely was a dope episode, man.
Thank you, Southside Rico.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
He
the
was
brother that was on
the intro.
Intro.
Yes,
Intro.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fire.
Okay.
Fire.
What we got up this weekend? What's everybody up to?
Well, I got my nephew's Nerf Blaster tournament birthday this Saturday.
That
So-
sounds fire.
Oh,
What?
wow.
So they're doing like a birthday party. My nephews,
Hmm.
they're 10 and 5, and they're combining their birthdays, inviting their friends. My son's going there too, obviously. But they're going to have a park district set up where they have a course where they're going to be with the Nerf blasters, and they team up. It'll be like laser tag, but with Nerf guns.
Yo,
Steve,
where's the address?
I didn't say what, like, I was shocked and surprised. I said, what, like, do they want to smoke? Now, little thing about me, I'm a 52-year-old man,
Yeah.
but I dare anybody, that's on this podcast right now
All right.
to send me a picture of their Nerf gun arsenal. I'm gonna send it to you
Arsenal.
tonight, and I want
Okay.
you to
Yeah,
send it to them.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm a black market arms dealer when it comes to Nerf
Wow.
guns.
See, I want you to understand this, Leon.
This is
Remember
awesome.
Kevin Hart had that joke, like, "Oh, you're trying to catch me in the kitchen. Let me go under the cabinet."
Yeah.
That's me with Nerf guns.
Wow.
Under my pillow,
I'm
in
willing
my
to
drawers.
I'm willing to bet my
I can't.
whole arsenal that when I lay my arsenal out, you're gonna be like, let me quit playing with this man.
Oh,
I got
man.
modified joints. I got
Oh.
joints that shoot faster than the average joint. I
Okay.
got double barrel tripod
Double
joints.
barrel.
What?
Listen, man, I got joints that you
crazy.
hang across your
Wow.
back
Oh.
and hold with what? Stop, Steve. I will come to your kid's party and cause
Slug 'em out.
chaos.
Cause
I will
chaos.
put on my Mandalorian armor like
Yes.
Boss Whistler and come through and air all these shorties out with mega darts.
Not the
I
little.
got mega. I
big-
bet you had no megas.
I don't.
Stop playing with me, boy.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
If I was
Wow.
one of these little shorties out here in the street, boy, I'm out here.
Out
Oh,
here,
you know what?
outside.
That's good.
I don't want to smoke. I don't
He
want
doesn't.
Send you a picture. I'm gonna line everything up. It's gonna be about 3-4 pictures.
Look at that. Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
Nice.
My kids hate me. Like when they hear whirring, they come in the house. They
Oh
hear
my gosh.
That's that mug getting
everybody
ready.
break out.
That's that mug getting ready.
The dogs used to panic.
The dogs panic.
John Wick with these Nerf guns.
John Wick
I
with
can't
these.
deal.
I love that.
Uh-uh.
And then Sunday
Sorry.
we're going to go to Windy City Bulls game.
Ooh,
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, check
You
them
know,
out.
I'm thinking about laying down my ways, man. So, you know, Steve, now that I know you got the little shorties, I know you a big kid. I might go ahead and just part with my collection, man.
Aw.
Only keep 1 or 2
Uh-oh.
for
What?
protection for the house.
I would be honored.
Oh,
How sweet.
oh
I'm talking
man.
about, boy, I done ran through batteries. Woo!
Because it's up for Christmas.
Yeah,
My wife be
it's-
finding darts in the couch.
All my little cousins.
Stop shooting them damn guns in here.
it's just in case.
Shut up.
It's just in case.
Go sit down.
Oh my.
Yeah. I got a little cousin. He just got into paintballing. Ooh, I love that too.
Those hurt. Those hurt.
They do hurt.
See, this is
Mhm.
this is what I'm talking about. You start buying stuff that you know you should have. Got them too. Tipton. I got a nice little Tipton.
Yes,
Automatic.
sir.
Yeah, I got the little man, listen, bro. I've
Wow.
lived. It's a good run. I check out tomorrow. I'm like, hey, it's a good minus my little 30, 15 little person fantasy. It's been a good,
Nice.
30,
great run. 30/15.
Nice.
15.
Really not 30.
Interesting.
Nice.
What are you doing this weekend?
What's today? Friday. Oh, Friday I'm outside. Yes, sir. Outside with what is it? College night at the Icon downtown
wow.
Joliet.
Oh,
At the
man.
Forge. They just
The Forge.
The Forge.
The Forge.
G Herbo's coming through in a couple of weeks as well.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. So I'm outside tonight, man. Come
Liddy.
see me.
Liddy.
I'll be dropping the hot tracks.
You
The
know.
ones and
tomorrow.
twos.
Saturday. I'm chilling.
The second.
Saturday, I gotta go be a dad and like get
Mhm.
oil changes, and
That's
Mhm.
I gotta bring
hilarious.
down the Christmas tree.
That
And
is
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah. Oh, I didn't do
Oh,
that
you
yet.
put up Christmas tree?
I'll bring down the Christmas tree.
My
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
I sat
Um,
there and watched them. I'm like, I'm not putting up
Yeah, I'm
nothing.
gonna bring it down. Yeah, I'm gonna let
Wow.
Zoe and her mama handle that one.
Mm.
You think?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I'm chilling. Friday night, it's up though. What about you, Jazz?
Mhm.
Tonight I don't know. I'm still. I don't know. I'm testing the waters.
I
I'm gonna
went
see how
down
I
my
feel.
little list, I'm gonna see
know.
who.
You should be getting ready for Jingle Ball.
Oh,
That's
I
what you
am. I
should
was
be
getting
doing.
there. I was getting to
Monday.
that. Monday.
Nicki Minaj, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Might pull up to that. I ain't never been to
You
Jingle
should.
Ball
Me either.
since I worked here, bro.
You
Me
should.
either.
Never been. I'm gonna pull up.
Come.
Man,
for real.
are they gonna treat me like an employee? Cause when the kids employees come to Summer Jam,
They
they
live it up.
backstage, they live up.
They
I
live
want
it
to
up.
get there, be like Leon.
Same thing.
I'm
Same thing, man.
sorry.
Right.
Nah,
Like,
same
No,
thing.
we wouldn't do you like that.
No, we
Ever.
tear it up. If anything,
No.
we'll make sure we get you into, and we enjoy one or two drinks throughout the
I got
evening.
I got
Oh,
a
man.
crazy weekend this
Yeah.
weekend.
You got going
So I'm
on?
at two Verizon stores over the weekend. I'll be in Portage Park tomorrow, and then I'll be in Berwyn Saturday. Also, the Chicago Legends of Comedy show at the Harold Washington Cultural Center.
Nice.
Myself, Damon Williams, JD, Marlon Mitchell, Diane Corder, Sonia D, the first Chicago female on Def Jam.
Look at that.
Back
Look
in
at
the
that.
day. George
Dope.
Wilborn.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great show. And then yeah, that's it. But that's a lot of running. I'm all across the city this weekend. So and then
Just Make it.
pull up Monday.
Pull
Make
up,
it.
man. Pull up.
Sunday,
Pull up.
I'm on Kiss FM 10 a.m. to 1, so make sure I
Nice.
listen. And then Monday, it's going down.
Pulling up. Where's
I'm
that?
gonna be
It's
there too.
United Center.
Allstate
Allstate.
Arena.
Rosemont.
Allstate Arena, 7 o'clock.
That's a
The
nice little
wrestling place. That's where I go see my wrestling.
Jazz will be on stage around 7:45.
Ah,
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up.
Uh-oh.
Come see.
drive. Make sure
Who
I'm
else on the
time.
show?
Jelly Roll, Big Time Rush,
Oh, I'm
G
gonna see
Idol,
Jelly.
Cali.
Jelly Roll.
Cali,
Lord,
Doji.
do me a favor.
I like
Right?
Cali.
Great song.
Same.
I see Jelly Roll and Nikki.
I feel
She's
like
headlining.
Yes, yes.
It'll be a great show. I'm saying, I'm come my way out here to Allstate Arena, man.
We're not
It'll
gonna
be
do you like that.
Leon,
Leon, what? Nah.
what?
No, I'm sure they'll
Hey, we'll
take
go
care of you.
get Steve and Jazz. Jazz
Uh-huh.
on stage right now.
And I
So how are you gonna help? me?
yeah.
How are you gonna help? me?
Jazz on stage.
talk to me right here.
Jazz on stage right now.
Oh,
So, and then when I went back there, they said they didn't know no Neon Dodger. Neon Rogers, man.
Neon Dodge.
Oh, no, you not that boy that be on WGCI. I know his voice anyway. It is me. JB, you going in? JB,
Oh no.
it's Leon. JB just gonna walk past.
We work together. Next door.
I can't believe this is only my second time going on stage at Jingle Ball. First time was
Nice.
last year.
Yeah.
That feeling, I'm getting like
I'm
butterflies
telling
right
you,
now.
man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All them people there
It's
excited,
crazy. Yeah.
and you bringing somebody out like
Mhm.
it's.
Big Time Rush.
Oh my God.
Man.
Huge.
Woo!
I still can't really put words to what it feels.
No.
For me personally.
No.
I really can't use words to say like what it is.
Yeah.
But I know when I get off that stage,
It's
I just had a
shaking.
crazy set. I'm like,
it feel like you done worked out. You pumped up.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you,
Mm-hmm.
your adrenaline is 100.
Yeah.
I'd be ready to do anything.
You know what I liken it to? I'm a huge Bulls fan. Well, not as lately. I haven't been. But back in the heyday with Michael Jordan, and when you would hear from North Carolina, and you couldn't hear nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
That feeling, like,
Yeah.
Bulls we about to go crazy. Mike about to turn up.
It's like it's in your chest. But
So
you can feel the
imagine
vibrations
that
from
that's
your
you.
feet.
Yeah.
Somebody's calling your name, or you see your face up. First time I ever saw my face up on a screen or a billboard.
Crazy.
I think the only thing that got me more than that was Later with Leon. When I first got my show on Fox, and I didn't tell my mom. I just told my mom I was doing something at Fox. I didn't tell her what it was. And when she came in and she saw the whole studio saying Later with Leon, woo, woo, she started crying. I was like, why are you crying? You should be happy. She said, I wish your dad was here to see this, because this what he wished for you. So I was like, we only went for a year and a half. COVID shut it down, but while I was there, a lot of great memories.
Yeah.
Like that feeling.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. I'm gonna be mentally preparing all weekend.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Now you gonna be G'd up. Do y'all get G'd up like on the Kiss side? Do they get?
Yeah. We dressed up. We dressed up.
We put it on.
Let me tell you about this emerald green dress I got.
Okay.
With the sequins.
Okay. Yeah.
You gonna know when you see me.
Oh, I know. I know when Kiki pull up. Kiki gonna pull up fabulous. Yeah. So we be in competition on our side. Who can wear the most Balenciaga off-white? Shout out to Lil Cuz Too Funny. Lil Cuz Too Funny came through sharper than a manicure
that trench coat.
Yeah, his trench coat on, had his Rico and sneakers.
Yeah.
I said, okay, young man.
Yeah.
Not playing any games.
For anybody listening to Leon Rogers right now, what's some advice? Something that you can say to the people out there listening that want to be you?
Well, first of all, don't want to be me. Be better than me. I've always been I've always had the mindset, like when my father passed, I always said I never wanted to be like my dad, but if I could slide my shoes next to him when it's all said and done, and they the same size, I did pretty good. So what I would say to everybody, and I use this when I speak at schools, I'll give you the edited version. I've always lived my life by the 5 P's. The first P is passion. Gotta have a passion for something. Once you have that passion, the second P is pride. Gotta have pride in that passion. So by you being a DJ, you stand up on all the current music and all this. By you and Steve working on radio, you stand up on current events. You understand what's going on. You're learning the technology. By me being a comedian, I'm constantly writing. I'm trying to get better. The third P, perseverance.
Ooh,
we all have heard no. We all have heard no in this room way many more times than we heard yes. But it's hearing that no and having that pride and that passion that gets us to the yes, and we're ready for it when we get it. So now once you get past those 3, the fourth one is one we all like, the profit. You're gonna get that money. That money coming. You got a passion, take pride in it, you persevere, the bag coming. Be cool. And the last one, which is the most important one to me, is perseverance. I mean, not perseverance, philanthropy. Give back.
Oh, yeah.
And not in the form of money necessarily. Give back your time. I found that shocking how our little shorties in our schools, when I come into a school and they be like, damn, you came here to visit us? That kind of breaks my heart. Like, why wouldn't I, little man? Now, nobody came to our school when I was young, but that wasn't a thing. If somebody came, it was like a doctor, lawyer, whatever.
Right, yeah.
That was boring. Shorties now want to see, but just keep it real.
No, that is real, yeah. You be like, okay.
Shorties want to see the guys who's designing the clothes for G Herbo. They want to see the G Herbos. They want to see the Fendi, the rappers. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel it's like your duty to go back and show shorties, I come from the same areas you do, same background. Or even if I don't, the fact that I see this as some of you all, that you can make it. So the 5 P's, man. You know, you gotta have a passion, pride, perseverance, profit, philanthropy. And I dare to, you can challenge it and try to argue it if you want to, but if you kind of go by that, you'll be all right because it all works in a circle.
Right.
When you give back, when I see, real quick, I know I'm long-winded. When I see interns that work with us go off and be successful, that makes me, when I see this brother out doing his thing, got his, and not just working, family man, you know, got his child, his wife. I got the honor and privilege of being at his wedding. So to see him grow and develop, I feel like a big brother. When I see my girl that worked down in Fox that was doing the traffic, she was a intern for us. We got interns that's out in LA. Braisha.
Yeah.
Oh, Braisha Adams. Yeah, Braisha
Love
Adams.
Braisha was an intern for us. My man Jay Moore, who's doing a successful thing like Crown, he was an intern for us. Mike Butler, who's doing well, he was an intern for us. When I see these people working and doing what they want to do and enjoying their passion and know that they came under us and I got to meet with them, they've been in my crib, that makes me feel good. And I didn't put no money in their pocket or whatever, but us just sharing gems and talking, and they went and put it into effect. And I'm pretty sure we all have people in our lives that did it. For me, it was Damon Williams. For me, it was Cedric Entertainer. For me, it was Tony Schofield, who gave me jewels and gems. Sergeant Coleman, my NCOIC in Fort Sill. Shout out to Sergeant Coleman. These are people, and my father, of course. But like I'm saying, these are people that poured into me. So, and all we ask is that you keep it going.
Yeah.
Don't take it and sit on it.
Yeah.
Now he go find some young DJ that's lost and can't understand what it, pour into him. Let him understand that it ain't gonna always be sweet. You got to get to this point. It's hard work. So that's my thing. I would say that my 5 P's. Just go by that. You'll be all right. And don't fool yourself. Like I tell shorties all the time, don't lie to me. If you ain't got a passion for it, don't lie to me.
That's really something I believe you cannot fake. You can
Passion.
try. Yeah, you can try. You really can, but it's very obvious to other people and of course to you.
Yeah, I want to do radio. No, you want to come in here and sit and hope you meet a star. You don't want to do radio.
Yeah,
I can tell. I can tell who want to do radio. Because first thing they say, man, I want to do radio. Here's my air check. Here's my bio. You just said I want to do radio. This person went and did the homework, and the air check may sound like shit, but the fact that they know what it is that they want, we can help you with your air check. We can show you how to get better with that. But don't BS me.
Don't fake it.
You think, you know, and like people that I want to be on radio in Chicago, man. If you ain't got nothing keeping you here, you better go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true.
And come back.
Start off at your Utah.
Because it's hard to get in. It's hard to get in over here. It's hard to get in anywhere in radio in Chicago. It's the 3rd largest market in the world. The fact that if you're even working here and have a chance to be on air, that is amazing. Whether it be DJing, whatever.
Yeah.
But normally how it works is you go to Winter Haven, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Little Rock, Arkansas, Atlanta. Then Chicago says, hey, they're pretty good. And they call you up. That's how it usually goes.
I think I got lucky.
No, you didn't get lucky.
You worked
It's all
work.
Right place, right time, and you were prepared. Because there's a lot of people that get that. So it was a lot of people that had the opportunity before you, and not here because they weren't ready. This is not what they really wanted to do.
Say that.
Because
preach, Leon.
When you want to do it, man, wasn't nobody gonna stop me from doing comedy. I fell out with my father. Let that sink in. For a year, we barely talked.
Yeah.
But hey, man, you just gonna have to be mad. So,
facts.
You know, when you have a passion for something, it's tough to extinguish that fire. You will alienate yourself from a lot of people who don't see your vision and your dream, and that's okay. That is perfectly fine.
I feel that
as long
too.
as you complete the mission.
Right.
Don't let them alienate people, and then you don't even finish the task you set out to do.
Did my phone die?
Yep, your phone.
But we still hear him. We still hear him.
We can still hear him.
Okay.
All right.
It
Well,
did.
Ah.
I can't see y'all no more.
It's all right though. I mean, if you want, this is a great time where we could just be like, "Hey, this has
Is
been
the
a
show
tremendous."
that killed the show?
hey,
No,
there it is.
no,
Mic
no,
drop.
it didn't.
Mic
Damn,
drop.
mic
Mic
drop.
drop on the
Killed
show.
the damn show.
Drop the nugget so hard. Killed the show.
Woo.
Right?
Come on.
That was fun.
Leon,
We
thank you.
appreciate you.
Thank
Seriously.
you.
Mhm.
We really do appreciate
keeping
you,
an
man.
old
Spending
man
some time
relevant.
with us.
Oh,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Young niggas be like, man, old ass nigga on the radio talking about who got killing us. All right, man, nigga stab one of you little niggas. to
Ooh.
death.
Okay. So,
But with that being
right.
said, our season 3, episode 1.
It's been a wrap, guys. Thank you, guys. I wouldn't end it any other way. We'll see you guys next week.
Over and out.